Hey, what's going down, everybody? This is part 2 of our first episode of the podcast. I don't know what we're calling this yet, like you mentioned last part.
Yeah.
But anyways, so where we left off, Treyarch support and support for the video games. So
Yep.
if you have anything else to add, go ahead and add it onto whatever company you want to talk about.
I actually just want to talk about a little thing that DICE made. When you talked about DICE kept fixing bugs and kept giving the game stuff to make people interested on it and kept improving the game. That's improving the game is actually something really important that Infinity Ward and stuff and like the COD companies don't really do it that much. So it's like on Modern Warfare 2, like you talked about, they never fixed the noob tubes. They never fixed so much crap that was on that game, and Modern Warfare 2 was a good game if it didn't have that crap. It would be an awesome game if it didn't have that crap. It would be such a fun game. But like, that thing would just make you rage so fucking hard that you would just want to break the goddamn DVD or CD or whatever and just like punch your computer in the goddamn monitor and break your hand and just swear to a nun and rip her head off.
That was a great analogy.
Thanks. And
I want to swear to a nun and rip her head off. I'm gonna use that.
And tell her that God doesn't exist and she wasted her life praying to him.
Oh God. God.
Okay,
God
this is getting way too heavy. Okay,
God,
and
God doesn't exist. That's another thing for another time.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see here.
What I was talking about, the DICE intro.
I want to say one thing. Modern Warfare 2, one-man army noob tubes, and other bugs. One-man army noob tubes mainly, and the quick scoping. If they were just to fix those two things,
and
Modern Warfare 3 would be...
That would also ruin the game, like Last Stand and all that crap. That would be fucking weird as shit.
Yeah,
raging.
Seriously, all they had to do was remove Martyrdom, Final Stand, one-man army, and quick scoping, or at least slow down sleight of hands, zoom in, or whatever it is, pull up of the gun. That's all they had to do.
Yeah.
Yet they couldn't do that because they wanted to stick to the original plan for Modern Warfare 2. And Modern Warfare 2, if they fixed those four things, Modern Warfare 2 would be playable. It would be a great game. It would be fun. It would have outlasted all the games that have come out since then, and it may have well gone down as possibly the best Call of Duty ever made.
Yeah.
Just period. Which I think Black Ops 2 will rewrite that, but
yeah, I hope
Modern Warfare
so.
2 could have been the best.
I hope so. That was some of the biggest problems with Modern Warfare 2. It would just make you rage your ass. And as I was talking about, DICE kept improving their game. Like, see Battlefield 3. Like, Battlefield 3 has come out for ages. Everybody knows that. When the game came out, it was a huge ass game. It had some of the best graphics that any game had. It was beautiful. It was awesome. It was an awesome game to play, and it still is. But people just don't care about it anymore, even though that DICE keeps improving and supporting the game, and that's what people don't see, because a lot of people actually run to COD because they just keep releasing new games. The problem is that they don't understand that Battlefield 3 is an awesome game, and COD just keeps releasing normal or reasonable games that are not so good, and just because they keep releasing them, they just keep being something new, and they always know that people are going to buy them because they just have to, and a lot of YouTubers have to cover them, and will give them like more hype about the game and all that crap, and it will make it grow, and it will make more people buy it, and they know that you will always buy it, and they know that they can just keep doing the crap that they want, and you will always buy that game. That's what I think that happened with Modern Warfare 3. It's that they actually did with Modern Warfare 2. I mean, it's that they actually didn't really care that much because they knew that people would still buy it. They knew that people that a lot of people wouldn't just care about people saying that it was bad. That they would still buy it, and that would just do that. That would just make people keep supporting their companies and not really caring about the game itself. And another thing, the little thing that I was talking about, DICE improving, like, they keep improving their game, their DLCs. They're using their DLCs to keep their game interesting. And another cool thing that I actually really enjoyed seeing DICE making, I mean, it's not a really big thing, but it's important. I mean, it's the little things that count. Like, they implemented on Battlelog PC. I don't know how it works with consoles because I've never played console, but I know how it works on PC. On Battlelog, they implemented the loadout system where you can change your loadout even before you get on the game. So you have ready set loadout that you want for assault or whatever class that you want. And
well, the thing with that is that on console you can edit your classes on the main menu, so there's no need for it. You don't need to be in a game. You can change your classes before the game. So that's what they did with BattleEye. I think that's kind of the way. That's kind of their mentality. Like, as in console players, they can change up their loadout before the game. Why can't, or when they're not even in a game, why can't PC guys do that?
Do you see? So that's a really important thing that you're telling me, because like now I even respect DICE even more, a little bit more. You know why? Because like, if they wanted to, they knew that console players could already do that. If they wanted to, they wouldn't just care. But they still cared about the PC guys, and it came here and it fixed something up for them. And I admire DICE for that, because they keep improving their game, and that's hugely important, and it really means a lot to the people who play it, and it really makes it be a greater game, at least on my thought. And that's what I think.
Definitely. Alright, I've got a question for you. I know I asked this earlier, but it wasn't when we were recording. How do you think the next Battlefield game can improve the attention that it gets far into its lifespan? So, we'll say, obviously, Modern Warfare, or no, not Modern Warfare, the Call of Duty series, they don't need really much attention, because each and every year they've got huge launch parties. GameStop and Best Buy hosts those midnight releases, and everybody wants to play the game at that exact moment. But Battlefield 3, obviously they don't really get their games out very often.
Yeah.
Maybe once every 2 years, 3
like
years, maybe 4 years.
The good thing about DICE is that they are already working on the game, like, before. Which that is actually really good, is that even though they are already working on the new game, they don't slack off on the game that they are having right now, that is being played right now. They keep improving it, and that is something that I really like on DICE. And for what you asked about, how can they improve the lifespan of the new Battlefield, I mean, I think they are...
Or how can they keep people interested? How can they get maybe Call of Duty players to convert? How can they get, we'll say, people who are playing Counter-Strike, who are diehard Counter-Strike fans? Because I know there's people out there like that. How can they get them to switch over to Battlefield? How can they get them to switch over to Battlefield?
I think that what they need to do is, first, they should have an awesome entry on the Battlefield 4 franchise, because like...
Well, that's a given. That's definitely a given. It happens every single time a new Battlefield game comes out. It's definitely revolutionary in graphics.
And another cool thing about their Battlefield games is that they always make a huge-ass entry. And that just makes the game a lot more awesome, because it makes people really, really, really want to play it. I mean, guys, think about me. I'll talk about myself. Like, I wanted to play Battlefield so much that, like, one of the main reasons why I actually got money together to make my gaming computer was because of Battlefield, and because I wanted to make videos of Battlefield. Of course that it was always also because I wanted to be a YouTuber and all that stuff, but I just loved that game, and I wanted to buy it and do videos with it and just have fun with it and just see what everybody talked about and like see how much of a good game it was.
I also think that there's the aspect of where when you watch something, it's not the same as playing it. Just because, like, you want to be able to feel what they're feeling at the time.
It's like
for yourself.
Yeah.
So I definitely think that it's the another part of that is that it's the aspect of, hey, I see you playing it, but I also want to try to put my hand at this. I want to see how good I am. I want to see whatever. So I definitely think that's another.
You just want to put your hands on it and just play it on your own and see how it feels. And another cool thing about Battlefield is that when they show off their games, they're actually showing off the real play, the real feeling that you get while playing the game. I mean, look at the Battlefield 3 trailer. All the emotions that you feel, all that hype that you feel while you're watching the trailer for the first time or whatever, or while you're watching that trailer, all that like thing that just, all that feeling that just makes you want to play that game for 200 fucking hours. It's the same goddamn feeling as when you're playing the game, like when you're actually playing the multiplayer or the campaign, because like it's immersive. It's an immersive game. It's a game that makes you keep wanting to play it, and it's a game that, like, look at the trailer, there's explosions and everything, and this happens and that happens, and like you're not like in the game always trying to make stuff happen like in the trailers happen. And the cool thing is that sometimes even more amazing stuff happen and it just gets so much fun and so much hype when you're playing it, and you just get nervous and you just want to do that, and you want to try the jets, you want to try the tanks, you want to try all the vehicles and blow up that and just destroy that. You just want to do crazy stuff with that game and just try everything out, try every gun out, see how it plays, because like I think that Battlefield has a really good gun to like gameplay relations. Like the gun, each gun gives you a different feel, and you can just put your style onto each gun and just see what gun fits you best and just do it better than in COD. Like in COD, I think that if you have a actually good gun and a moderately good FPS experience, or if you're moderately good at an FPS, if you have a good gun and stuff, you can still do damage. Mainly not as much damage as an experienced gamer on COD, but you can still do damage if you know how to your way on FPS games, and actually if you know what you're doing and you just get a good gun.
You're talking COD right now, right?
Yeah.
Because it's definitely not the same story in Battlefield. Of
course it's not. Like you
basically here. So basically, let's say you have been a big fan of Call of Duty for however long it is. Then you try to hop on Battlefield. I guarantee you will suck. I don't care who you are. I don't care how good you are at Call of Duty. Your first 3 games, I guarantee you're gonna suck. You're gonna absolutely suck.
If you get a positive score, it's on like your first games. You're either playing on a noob ass server, or you're actually getting lucky. Cause like Battlefield, it's a completely different game from COD, and it's just like, and like while COD is all about that, it's more closed in on close quarter fighting and stuff, and like not fighting but shooting and all that stuff, and like your snipers are actually more used in close quarters to medium range attacking and shooting, and but like on Battlefield there's huge maps, huge stuff, and actually armored kill, which is going
hold that thought.
Yeah,
hold that thought. We're at exactly 28 minutes.
Oh.
Thank you guys very much for watching part 2. We're gonna go into part 3, which I'm guessing this is gonna be about a 40-minute episode.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, click the annotation in the top right to go check out the next part. If you didn't check out the first part, go ahead and click the annotation in the top left. But yeah, see you guys in a second.
See you guys later.